2019, this is the very last year you're going to be able to pick up a brand new Fiat 500 or Abarth. It's about to be discontinued in North America. I'm not sure about Europe. I'm not sure if they're still going to make them in Europe or if Europe's going to get another small Fiat. This is the Punto Abarth, a car we never got in North America. And since the sales are so bad for the Fiat 500 and tiny cars in general, I'm not sure if we're ever going to get another small Fiat. Unfortunately, we're not going to get this car right here, the 70th anniversary 695 Abarth. Really nice car. 1949. That's how many are going to be made. 1949, that was 70 years ago. So they're going to make 1,949 of these. They should import a couple to North America at least. Kind of pricey, $38,000, but I'm pretty sure some car collectors are going to pick this up. Really cool looking car. It's got the Scorpion decal on the hood. I really like that. I love the spoiler. The spoiler stands out a lot. I showed my sister this car and right away she said, "Wow, the spoiler's cool." So that's the coolest part of this car, I think. That Abarth spoiler. And there's the back right there. Quad exits instead of two singles. So it's a cool looking car. I really like it. I even like that color. And there's a front right there. I'm pretty sure the 595 Abarths have the same front, like lower front as these cars. In North America, they all look the same. Every Abarth has the same front end. So in Europe, I want to say there's the 500, 595, and 695. I believe the 695 has 180 horsepower. The North American 500 Abarths have 160, so it has slightly more horsepower. So there it is. Unfortunately, we're never getting this car. It would have been cool if we got this one. Like I said, I'm not sure if Europe is going to continue making this body style. Fiat's going to make this body style for the European market, or if it's going to be replaced with another small car. But the 500 sales were really poor, so I wouldn't be surprised if we never get a small Fiat again. The best year was 2012 when they were first introduced in America. I want to say they sold 40,000. In 2018, only 5,000 were sold. In comparison, a Toyota Corolla sells 300,000 a year on average. So in the 7 years the Abarth and Fiat 500 were in America, I mean, let me break out a calculator right now. Let's say they even sold 40,000 for all 7 years, which they didn't, but we'll be positive and round up here. So best year was 40,000, worst year was 5,000, but let's just say they sold 40,000 every year. That would be 280,000 sold in 7 years, and the Corolla sells 300,000 each and every year. I'm not sure how many Abarths sold, so I would love to get the stats on how many Abarth variations were made. But since production's ending, Abarths are about to become more rare. I'm in Southern California, and I've seen maybe 8 Abarths in my entire life here since 2012.
Here's my North America spec Abarth. Only two variations in North America, hardtop, which this one is, and convertible. If I had the extra money, I definitely own the convertible along with the hardtop. Such a great sounding car. It would be a lot of fun to have the convertible variant of this. Not as flashy as the 70th anniversary, but when this first came out, I fell in love with the car. And I don't like many modern cars, but this is a car I always wanted. I told my sister when this car came out, I said, this is the perfect first performance car for a kid, and if she ever has a kid, I'm giving them this car. The looks drew me in, and the sounds made me want to buy it. So, this Abarth logo right here, the one on the center caps of the rims, and the one back here. That's standard. This is an option, the side Scorpion and the stripe. My car came with the stripe. I had to order the side Scorpion, but I gotta have all the emblems and stripes on this car. I think the car doesn't look right without them. That's what the engineers intended. That's what I want my car to look like. 16-inch rims. I know you could upsize it to 17. I might do it someday if I find a good original rims and tire package, but that's not too important to me. The 70th anniversary has that Scorpion decal on the hood. I don't want to put it on my car because it wasn't originally intended for this car. Question to anyone who knows more about Abarths: did they put that Scorpion decal on the hood on any other variations besides the 70th anniversary? And I just like how the looks of this car is everything's functional. Like, all the openings are functional, so you can see the intercooler. The intercooler is split into two tiny little radiators. Since it's a small car, they split up the intercooler. That's cool. These openings actually go to the turbo to cool the turbo. So even though it's a small car, small economy car platform, it still has functional styling cues, which I really like a lot about this car. And then the back, the 70th anniversary has the quad openings, quad exhausts. Of course, it's not true quads and true duals, since a 4-cylinder split, of course. But in America, we only got the single right there. We still got a diffuser though. Really nice car. So there it is. Even though it's not as charismatic as the 70th anniversary, I've always loved the looks of this car. Exactly 4 of you here on YouTube let me know every time you see an Abarth, and that warms my heart when you guys tell me that. Warms my heart that I'm the Abarth Scorpion guy.